This is a story with many facets.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jody and Scott Show.
Hey, it's the Jody and Scott Show. You can find us on the Apple Podcasts app on your iPhone. You can find us on the iHeart app on your Android phone or your iPhone. You can find us at jodyandscottshow.com. It's a big deal, you know, these apps, Scott.
Apparently, the internet really took off, dude.
It did.
Believe this?
You know, it wasn't that long ago that it looked like the internet was going to flop, right? Like, it just wasn't, like, you know, the momentum wasn't there.
Al Gore invented it. Who wanted something from him?
And then just here in the last, I don't know, couple months? Yeah, like the last 2 months or so, it's really seemed to take off. It's really impressive.
Yeah, just like a decade ago, Jody, I was under my dad's bed, you know, grabbing his Playboys, you know? I mean, maybe a little bit longer than that, but...
Yeah, halcyon days, right? You know, staring at Cinemax for 30 or 40 minutes, just hoping to get a glimpse of a nipple, you know.
Scramble time?
And you would, right? I mean, every now and then, while you're staring at that scrambled screen, you would be able to make out, like, you know, you'd be pretty sure that you were looking at a nipple, and that was all you needed, right? Just that, and you were off to the races. These kids.
You had to really get into it when you see the nip. I mean, it could be a dude's nose.
These millennial kids.
But you're
pretty
sure.
I guess the millennials aren't kids anymore. What are they? What are the millennials? Because the millennials,
well, I'm
they're having kids
right on
now.
The edge of glory, right there.
The millennials are having kids. What are they? What are their kids called? Do they have a generation yet, or have they not been pigeonholed into some sort of stereotype
I don't
yet?
want to know. You know they're gonna come up with a name soon. It's gonna be lame. I'm not gonna like it.
No.
Speaking of my dad, I did look for his Playboys as a kid under his bed. He'll be coming on the show tonight to talk about his new favorite show, General Hospital. Can you believe
very nice.
this?
Is that show still on television? Is that
Hey, well, we're gonna find out all about it. I did not know until he didn't respond to my text for like 2 hours because he said he was catching up on General Hospital.
So your dad's home during the day in his lazy boy, hanging out at whatever.
Right.
What time is General Hospital?
He's not drinking while he's watching.
Yeah, is that a tour? That's like a 2 or 3 in the afternoon deal or something like that, or is it in the morning?
You're asking the wrong person.
Is it a morning? Is it on after Kelly and Regis?
We'll talk to him. Also.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Jody. That's why we're having him on. I'm very worried about him. And also, we're having, actually, this guy's starting a new website, and he wants to talk about the backlash of Blake Shelton winning Sexiest Man Alive, which I didn't know about this, but apparently people are furious on this internet. They hate the fact that Blake Shelton won Sexiest Man Alive.
I didn't know Blake Shelton won that award. Who gives out that award?
People, of course.
People magazine. So Blake Shelton,
you're not hip like me, a millennial.
Blake Shelton, I could see how maybe there'd be some backlash, right? I mean, he's not an ugly guy, but he's also like very like, I don't know, like very like he'd get lost in a crowd, right? Like he's just kind of like,
if you were a girl, you'd bang him, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Rich.
Yeah, he's
We'll
rich.
talk to this
He's
guy. His name's Sam.
pretty good looking. Like, of course, but like, I don't know, best looking guy. What's
the guy we're having on tonight? His name's Sam Knotts. He's actually an expert when it comes to the Sexiest Man Alive award. He knows all the past history of it. He's going to tell us what's going on with this Blake Shelton thing.
So we're going to get 3 guys together to talk about the Sexiest Man Alive award here in just a little while.
Doesn't that sound like fun, Jody?
It should be really
binary. You have to remember.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you don't count as a full male, but you're still like a part. You're still like a partial
penis. I just don't use it very often.
You're still like a partial male. You know.
Right. Also, tonight we have Hulk Hogan coming back on. He's been on a bunch of times.
Good.
He's going to talk about all the sexual stuff going on in Hollywood right now. He has some inside scoops in there, which is cool. Hulk Hogan, our sex expert.
The sexual harassment bombs are just dropping left and right. Spacey, Louis C.K., Al Franken now, for God's sakes. Like it's like a nonstop every couple of days. A new person is fingered as being some kind of a harasser. And
fingered.
I feel like
it's a little too soon. All right.
Is this just now getting started? The like all of these, or is there going to be a point where this becomes old and stops being news when these accusers are coming out?
Jody.
Right.
It's gonna be a nice flow for a while, but that's why we have the wheel of perverts.
Why are there so many of these slime balled guys? Like what? Like I don't know because I've never been like a lechy guy, you know? Like I've never been
a creep on MySpace, try to bang girls on there. But that's illegal.
I did do that, but that was totally legal. I've never been like a you know, like
that was
use
supposed
my
to be a friend thing. You took it as a sexual
I've
thing.
never been like a
Weird, dude.
use my power to get sex things before. So I've
Horny
also
man when you're
never
single.
had power. That's also maybe that's the reason why. I don't know.
You were like the first guy that like whack off to MySpace pics.
I was
Remember that?
early. I was early. I was very early
Your
on
game.
that.
You invented that.
I was very early on using strangers' MySpace pictures. Not strangers, girls that I had met
like
on.
Einstein.
Yeah, I would use the pictures of girls that I had met
Yes.
and
You've
use
never-
their
you've talked to on the
MySpace
phone, I
pictures.
think.
Yeah, and use their MySpace pictures for
pleasure
self pleasure. Yeah, it was really
Now, what
sad.
were you doing? Was that like looking to do a future bang possibly? And
Yeah.
that's what got you horned up?
Yeah, I think so. It's it's a really sick way of
Well, that's
trying them
legit.
out. You know. So
Really
anyways,
quickly, last week we spun the wheel of perverts
Right.
and we landed on Louis C.K. before any of this stuff came out.
Oh,
so
wow.
we kind of broke that news before it came out. So should we spin it again to see who the next pervert's going to be? Because I'm curious. Since it worked last week, the wheel of perverts.
all right, here we go.
It's huge.
Let's spin the wheel.
Where'd you get this? IKEA?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Where did you open it? Did you open a latch? All right, here we go, Jody.
And who is it?
And the next pervert is going to be. This makes sense. Marilyn Manson, they're saying.
Marilyn Manson.
I see that.
He seems like a
he's
sweet
a
guy.
creep.
Is he a creep though? I don't know.
Point a dunk.
Didn't he almost die? Is he
Probably.
Didn't he like almost whatever? What happened to him? Is he okay now? Didn't he get
He's
crushed?
doing the whole Dave Grohl sitting down singing.
Okay, because he
continuing
got
the tour now,
like nearly crushed to death on stage while he was like
I showed you that video.
yeah, while he was
He's
climbing.
trying to climb something.
he
He's
was-
a fat guy. Fat guys shouldn't climb things.
He was
Jody,
climbing up
okay?
a thing on the stage, and it nearly crushed him to death. And I didn't know if he was still alive or how. So he's okay, and he's the next one that's going to be okay. He's the next one to
Probably
be
gonna be
fingered.
locked on pain meds for a very long time.
Right.
It's sad. Really.
Gotcha. Okay. So what else? We've got our first guest on the phone. Should we go straight to
that's
him, or
right.
should we
We'll
like
do
let
our
him
time.
let him hang out for a little
No,
while?
This guy's actually starting a new blog, a blogsweat.net. It's getting off the ground very soon.
Blogsweat.
Sam Knott's in it.
Blogsweat.net. Hey Sam.
Hello.
Hello.
It was a little bit more energetic on the text he was sending.
Hey Sam, welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. We're excited to have you here because apparently Scott said that you have this new blog, very exciting, blogsweats.net.
Blogsweat.net. I like saying it. It's
Yeah,
crisp as
it's
hell,
good.
okay?
Blogsweat.net. It sounds exciting.
Is .com not available or .org?
Yeah, .com's hard to get these days. It's so tell us about it. What's the story with Blogsweat?
.net.
Blog Sweat will be hot, sweaty men, and we'll be having photos of them. Typically, I have a Planet Fitness membership. I don't really use the gym much, but I sneak in with my camera, and I take photos of the men as they work out their bodies. And I am going to be posting all of those hot, sweaty photos of the hot
joking.
men.
That's funny.
So Scott,
That's got to be a joke.
okay,
Okay, well, he has a good sense of humor. What's his name?
Sam, right? It was
Knotts.
Sam.
That's a
Sam.
joke he's making there. It's a very funny sense of humor.
So Sam,
now,
That's true.
Sam,
let's
okay,
skip right
so
over that.
all right, so
That's a joke.
So,
Okay, he has jokes.
so aside from blog sweats, Scott said that you were a sort of an expert on sexy
That was a funny
men,
joke.
and so you have thoughts about this Blake Shelton thing, right? That's really what we're here to talk to you about, not
No,
so
Jody,
much
let me introduce this guy. You're doing it all wrong.
I'm
okay?
a little
This is Sam
thrown.
Knotts.
Look, I'm a little thrown off, man. He said he came on and said
Okay.
basically
That
that
was
his
a joke.
blog
He has a cynical-
his blog is creeper shots of guys in
know. That was
gyms,
a
and I got to
joke.
tell you,
He's a
I
stand-up
didn't
comedian.
I didn't think that's what we were doing
Come on.
today. All right.
You can see him at the Improv. Use a real voice from now on.
That's how I know sexy men.
Oh God.
Okay, well, he's joking, so we'll move on. So you are an expert in the sexiest man alive category. You know the past, you know the present. And the other day, Blake Shelton was named by people the sexiest man alive, and the internet is pissed. Can you tell us why, Sam?
Well, first off, he wasn't named by People. He was named by People magazine. That's a totally different thing. People people would never vote Blake Shelton as the sexiest anything.
Oh, so people in general wouldn't do that, but People Magazine
Right.
would. Okay, glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, People
This guy's
Magazine.
mad too, I guess.
Yeah.
We, say people just went, not the magazine, but people went crazy and went on the internet and just talked about how dreadful it was, and how ridiculous. My favorite was the person that tweeted that Blake Shelton was not sexy, and if he looked like anything, he looked like the man at the end of a commercial for a medicine with lots of side effects who was putting up a birdhouse in his backyard.
Right. I mean,
That's
really,
about how sexy
he doesn't.
he
I mean,
is.
he's no hotter than
He
your.
is the comedian, dude. I told you, this guy's got wit.
No hotter than your average guy
Funny.
at the local gym, right?
That
I've
was a
seen
joke.
you, Jody, and you might even be hotter than he is.
No, I
That's
highly
saying
doubt
a
that.
lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jody,
yeah.
look at that, Jody. And this guy knows he's very gay and very
Yes.
sexual, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
actually a compliment coming from him.
Well, yeah.
Now, some of the past winners, we're talking about Nick Nolte, the oldest winner of all time.
Oh, I like that.
Richard Gere,
Okay.
Tom
Nick Nolte
Cruise,
was-
Brad Pitt. Who is the best, sexiest man alive ever, I guess, if you want to ask that question? I do.
The best, sexiest. Doesn't even make any
mean, there's
sense.
one-
So
Channing Tatum.
out of
or
all
what?
of the sexiest men that have been chosen,
You put all the sexy men in
Your
a bucket.
your
okay,
favorite.
rattle it up.
yeah, your favorite, Sam.
Well, they're all different for different eras. I tell you what, in the 90s, I was really into Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, who
And
wasn't?
when he was
Ooh,
voted
Matrix.
sexiest, I really liked that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the, there just have been so many of them that have just been really good. And yes, Channing Tatum for this.
Yeah, C. Tates.
Yeah,
C.
I
Tates.
really
Yeah.
like him a
He
lot.
likes him.
Yeah, me too. I'm a big C. Tates fan.
And even back in the 80s, before he was all gross and old and wrinkled and stuff, I really liked Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was the first ever sexiest man. Is that right? I don't know how I know that.
Yes, he was.
Thank you, Google.
Yes, he was in 1985.
Well, I tell you what, maybe you two queens should get get a couple
We were
of
talking more about
Cosmos
the,
and
first
talk
of all,
about this in
non-binary,
private.
Jody.
I-
There's a difference
you know-
between that and gay.
Okay.
Now,
I mean, yeah,
we were
yeah,
talking about the
gay-
backlash.
Yeah, the backlash.
Yeah.
Okay, blogsweat.net.
Kinda
Blog sweat.
Very nice meeting him.
All right,
He sounded a
so-
little bit more upbeat over
Yeah,
text.
All right, so Sam,
Well,
Sam,
I tell you what, they did get a few things right on their listing the sexiest body part.
Oh,
yeah.
the body parts.
Because-
Okay, the sexiest body parts. This is good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, yeah. They gave Jason Momoa, who is just Jason Momoa could just do me three ways sideways.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they
you're
voted
sounding
him.
horny.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
They voted him sexiest arms, and everything about Jason Momoa is sexy, not just the arms. I mean, even his hand is sexy.
Now, who's that?
I've never heard of
Sexy
any of these
Momoa.
people. I don't know who they are.
Jason Momoa. He was on Game of Thrones. He was Khal Draco.
Oh yeah, that
He
guy.
he was the Khaleesi.
Oh, Jody.
back.
No, yeah, is Jody? Is he hot?
I mean, he had a lot.
Yes, he
He wore a lot of eye makeup, so it's hard to tell.
Well, and he'll be out in Justice League as Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
All right.
people.
Well, Sam.
Okay,
all right,
well-
Sam. The blog. Very excited about your blog launch. Hope you don't get killed in the making
Can I
of it.
talk about Kit Harington's butt, please?
I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about?
Who's?
What?
Who's butt?
Kit Harington's butt.
No.
He's won sexiest butt.
Maybe we should just save that for
Oh,
the
we
next
did?
show. Let's get together next
Well,
time.
if you
and-
had to predict, okay,
Harrington.
we'll let you go here in a second
Jon
because I know you're a very
Jon Snow
busy
from Game of
comedian.
Thrones.
Yeah. All right.
Not
You're a very busy
I don't
comedian.
know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
All right, Sam.
Well, the first half of that call was a comedian thing. Okay,
Unreal.
so listen, if you had to
Oh, it
predict
wasn't.
next
I
year's
really
sexiest
did-
man,
oh,
let's take it
my
to the future.
God.
Okay. Look into the future. We're going to
Sound-
predict
okay, well,
next
thank
year's
you.
sexiest man. Let's go.
No.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. What do you got?
Well, who's next year's?
If you had to throw
Next
your money, all the
year-
money you got, all the money you make from
God,
Blog Sweat.
I don't know. I don't know who next year will be. Everyone was really upset that Idris Elba didn't get it this year. So
Yep,
who
never heard of
knows?
him
It very
either.
well could be Idris Elba next year.
Okay.
He's a black bear. Yeah, he's a black bear.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's a black bear.
Okay,
He's
Sam.
I know that term.
He's sexy. You know.
All
He's a
right.
sexy black
Okay.
man.
All right. Bye, Sam. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yep. Bye-bye.
Sam,
Okay,
Blogsweat.net,
yeah,
that was-
All right.
Blog
Blogsweat.net.
click on that.
Yep,
I'll be
there-
in the Planet Fitness there.
There you go. Oh.
Yes,
That's
I
funny.
will.
See, he's
I
joking.
will.
He's got
I'll
a beautiful sense of humor. Well, he was joking about all that, I'm sure. That's
So
that's
where-
illegal, right? You can't.
So where did you find that guy?
I was on, one of those comment sections. On,
Comment
Sexiest
sections.
Man Alive.
Yeah, comment
Yeah,
section.
What are the articles?
Uh,
I didn't know in
wow, that was
This is how, okay, here.
That
You don't
got-
meet people on comment sections, okay?
got-
This is what the internet has done to us,
that,
Jody.
that's the problem is you're inviting people from there's actually no,
I
like
didn't have a lot of time to prep this week, all right?
the comment sections of the comment section of anything in the internet is like the I don't who are these people that frequent these things?
We
First
just
of all,
found out, I guess.
okay.
That was disturbing, I guess. You could call it that.
So anyway,
Now I want to have an emotional song. We have to say goodbye to something, Jody. And this,
is
I'm
it time?
always
Is
emotional.
it,
when
is
we
it
say
time?
goodbye
To, is it
things.
time
I
to say
hate-
goodbye? I know you love saying goodbye to things.
I do, but I hate it because it gets me emotional. I like to get emotional, so
Yeah.
I'm torn up by it. Time to say goodbye.
Say
It's
goodbye
my
to that
favorite
last
song to say
that last segment. I wish you could edit it out. I wish like shows that like really know what they're doing, like edit their shows and like they're like that
Edit that
sucked,
out.
so we're gonna edit that out. But we've never we've never edited a single
Not that
thing.
kind of time. Well, let's say goodbye to that segment first. Do no more booking guests and comment sections. Okay? We all learn something.
We all learn.
every
Yeah,
time
we
do
we
the
all
show.
learn something today. So what are we saying? What else are we saying goodbye to, Scott?
Is that my goodbye song? I can't hear it anymore. Okay. I love that kazoo that they start with there. Time to say goodbye to pumpkin shit, Jody. Hey, this is an emotional time for me. You know how much I love pumpkin shit. Say goodbye to pumpkin lattes, pumpkin
Yeah.
ice cream, pumpkin vodka.
Yep.
It's that time of year where we dust open the pantry and we put all the pumpkin shit back in. So next fall,
Now we can drink.
open it back up and we guzzle pumpkin shit again. But now it's time to say goodbye to the pumpkin stuff, which is emotional because I enjoyed it. Really, gives
replaced-
me the.
It's replaced
chills
with
when it comes.
with peppermint everything. Why like God, peppermint is awful. I don't like it.
You gotta get rid of the pumpkin taste, Jody.
and,
all right?
and it
You don't
ends
wanna
up
taste the pumpkin.
and this time of year it ends up in everything. Everything becomes peppermint for some reason. Like no other time
who
of the
wants to taste the
year.
pumpkin? It's
they
disgusting.
don't put peppermint flavor in anything the entire rest of the year because it's awful. And like and then this time of
Jody-
year they're like, oh, peppermint everything. No, I don't
They
want
don't
it.
even put pumpkin in pumpkin. I told you that last week.
That's
What
right.
kind
There's
of
no
sick world is
pumpkin.
this?
There's no pumpkin in any of the pumpkin
Pumpkin.
stuff, right? Like none of that stuff has
No.
any actual pumpkin in it
Delusion-
whatsoever.
These people are delusional.
So you sent
I'm
me.
sad to say goodbye. I just love saying goodbye to shit.
So you sent me the list of the top 50 songs of the last 10 years, and I took
this really had me depressed.
I took a look at it, and
It's sad, isn't it? Do you realize this has been
outside-
10 years?
outs-
This is the garbage.
outside of my recurring hemorrhoids, this has made me feel older.
Those are coming back. That's not good.
This has made me feel
Gotta pop
older
those back in. You
than
just-
anything else. Like that, like this list and those hemorrhoids are what make me feel really, really old these days. Because I got to tell you, I don't even.
How many of those songs did you know?
I don't.
Be
I
honest.
don't
Go through the
recognize.
list a little bit.
I barely recognize any of them. Like okay, so Timbaland
Is it
apologized.
worse that I know
which-
every single one of those songs because I'm a DJ? What's worse?
Well,
You
you're a
don't know 'em or I know
DJ,
every
so
single
I
one?
remember. Okay, now I know what this one is. All right, I remember
yeah,
that. That's
dude.
that's
a good jam
okay.
right there.
So TikTok. So let's go. Should we just go over like the top
No,
10?
Kesha.
All right, top 10. All right, Poker Face, number 1, Lady Gaga. That's pretty good, right? That's a good song. It's a big song. Lady Gaga, Poker Face, and then
I think Lady Gaga was cool like 4 years ago. She'll be back. I mean, she still has her hardcore fans,
Right.
but she needs time to chill.
number 2, Kanye West, Stronger. That's a great song. Okay, but these are of the last 10 years, right? This is
I can see you banging your head to that. Your hair falling out. Like
Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, number 3. That's a pretty good one. I like that song. I'll leave this song on if it's on in the car. With a little bit of shame.
Good song, Jody. In a world of Donald Trump presidencies and sexual offenders, it's nice to have something that's positive.
Yeah.
Like this song, "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll leave it on. Of course, we got Black Eyed Peas,
You
number
jam
4.
out.
This is
These guys need to go away. I don't know why this made the list.
I feel like they did go away, right? Like what they haven't really done anything in a very long time.
Jody, if I
Number
played this song while DJing, I would wear a bulletproof vest. I don't want that.
number 5, Beyonce, and
I still play this. Oh, horny girls love that song.
Flow Rida
They wanna
Low.
get laid.
Yeah. All right. I know these. I know the top 10.
Apple bottom jeans.
Yeah.
Come on.
Lil Wayne.
Boots with the fur.
Lil Wayne, number 7. Number 8
a big
is Jason Mraz. I hate Jason Mraz. I don't know why.
This is your kind of music, though. You strum away in your little office to stuff like this.
Number
I saw
9,
you do
Alicia
that.
Keys, No One.
Same hair as you.
I remember this one. And number 10, Ed
I have a
Sheeran.
beautiful voice. I forgot about that.
Thinking Out Loud.
This
I don't
is
like
the
that
official dancing at a wedding song.
Yeah, I don't think I really. So I don't think I like any of those, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of any of those songs other than Taylor Swift, and that kind of. God, what does that?
You don't
say?
think they're gonna have, in 3 decades, have parties and have those songs playing in the background? You know, they had the '80s parties and the '90s parties. Those songs are gonna be the songs that are playing at the. What do you even call the last 10 years?
I have no idea. It's the aughts,
Two and
right?
change?
The,
I don't-
the aughts. They're the aughts. Yeah, that's. I think
Oh,
that's
you
the.
read more than
I
me.
think that's the proper term for it. Is this
Is
the
that what
Pee
we're
Wee?
calling it?
Look, that's what I've been calling it. I might be wrong, but I've been calling it the aughts. Yeah, that's just
Really
my.
quickly, that is Jody. Are you talking about Pee Wee, the man that lives his life as Pee Wee? Who would have been a good follow up to the creepy blog?
Well, I was
gonna
gonna say. So I looked at the list, and I see that we also have a guy. So where did you find the Pee Wee guy? That would be my other quiz. Is this also
is
a
a
comment
man.
section thing?
This is a man that lives in my neighborhood. No, I'm not doing that again, Jody.
Okay.
He actually lives his life as Pee Wee. I mean, not all the time, but half of it. Like, he'll go to work as Pee Wee. He'll ride home on his bike. He actually had a biking accident this evening.
Oh no!
So
Are
he
you?
won't be
Oh,
able to,
are you all right? Pee Wee guy. Are you? What's his name? What's your name, sir?
Dale.
This isn't Pee Wee, man. This
Oh!
is Hulkster, brother.
Oh God! oh, it's the Hulkster.
you
I
ever
didn't.
call
I
me
didn't.
Pee Wee again?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna come down there and tear you apart,
Jody,
man.
I didn't know. No,
Why would
Hulkster.
you?
I didn't mean that at any way. I didn't
idiot.
mean. No, I wasn't. I wasn't calling you Pee Wee like small. We have a guy
can't
that
believe
lives. His name is
it's
Pee
a
Wee,
hard guy.
and we
Now,
thought.
brother, or do I need to come down?
No. We thought that you were Pee Wee. Like, not that you were Pee Wee. We thought that you.
Jody, I was trying to tell
other
you,
guy-
but Pee Wee is in the hospital right now.
You keep saying Pee Wee, man.
I didn't mean, no, the man,
Scott,
I booked a man that
Scott,
lives his life as Pee Wee. He's in the
Scott,
hospital. He got in a
why
bike
didn't you tell
accident,
me
right?
while I was doing the intro that it
I was
wasn't?
trying to.
Jesus.
He's in the hospital. Put your flowers to Orlando Medical Center.
Okay.
He's the guy wearing the makeup in room B.
So Hulkster, sorry about that. My bad. So
Yeah.
welcome.
First
welcome
of all,
back.
man, I'm not doing anything unless you play my song, brother.
Play it again. One of the best songs ever. I can't make this song
Oh,
sound
yeah.
hard rock Hall of Fame.
Oh, it gets me going, man. All right, I'm ready now.
Whoa.
I'm ready, brother.
Now, Hulk Hogan is our sexual expert. He, of course, is a billionaire now because of Gawker. They caught him on that sex tape. So now he knows everything about sensual sex.
Yeah, big sex expert that you've become, which is kind of fun. It's a fun take on what's
Way to
going
work
on these
Hogan
days.
in.
So how are
You know, I've always been in my underwear, man. I just took it a step further, brother.
Well, this has got to be, this has got to be a big time for you because I don't believe there's ever been a period of history in our lives where we have witnessed so many people fall from grace in such a short period of time. We're talking about,
Oh, yeah,
it
brother.
seems like dozens of people in Hollywood, people in
Pervert
Washington D.C.
volcano. Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
getting
it's making
crazy.
my N-bomb look squeaky clean, man.
Oh, yeah,
My
you're looking-
Yeah, you
N-bomb,
don't have
so
to
they
worry about
feel-
anything.
You don't have
these
to worry
guys
about
out here
anything.
Sexually molesting everyone.
These
You
days,
know what I mean, brother?
Yeah, these days you look like one of the cleanest people on the planet, Hulk. And so,
tannest.
so it would be nice to hear your take on what's going on these days, and sort of what you think about, especially guys
What about
like
Spacey. I think you knew him.
Spacey,
No?
Louis C.K. That's a huge one. Who would have thought that was coming?
Well, you know something? Yeah, this week I want to talk about my brother in boldness, man. And I'm talking about Louis C.K.
Yeah.
And right now that
Whoa.
C.K. stands for career kill, brother. His career is
Oh,
over,
no.
man.
Oh wow.
Louis
I mean-
C.K. More like Louis C.O.C.K., man.
Well, he actually asked the women if he could pull out his privates and start masturbating. Does that
Let me
make
tell
it
you
okay?
something,
Owen?
brother. Let me tell you something, brother. You don't ask to whack off, brother. You just go in there and you beat that shit like I beat Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3, man.
So
Making the dogs bark over here.
So
brother.
what's so Hulk, what's the deal though with these guys that do this? Like what is the I want to masturbate in front of women deal? Because it seems
wanna
to be
hear the secret, brother?
because it seems to be a frequent
Yeah.
thing, right? Like in all these
I mean,
stories.
you farted in your sex tape.
in all of these stories, it seems like one of the common things
right,
is that it
bro.
has to do with a guy
Oh.
masturbating in front of somebody. Why? Why are guys doing this?
Let me tell you something, man. Going up and down the roads like my brother and baldness, Louis C.K., having 2, 3, 4, 5 women at a time, it gets boring, brother.
Okay.
And sometimes you got to spice it up. And spicing it up means you just open a door, flop it out, and you start whacking it hard.
Now, I know the Kevin Spacey thing was shocking to you as well. One of my favorite actors. I can't watch his movies the same way anymore. What do you think about the Kevin Spacey thing? Because that was big.
Kevin Spacey, brother. That little dweeb, that little moron, House of Cards, more like House of Cox. Louis, he's completely out of control. Kaiser Soze, Kevin Spacey. He's another turd, man.
Kaiser's so gay, see? I know that would have been a good one. I think he just had a stroke.
The Hulkster got confused. I thought he was sexually harassing women, but he's actually gay. So he is Kaiser so gay, brother. We've been waiting a month on that one, man.
All right.
There you go, Mark.
Blew,
All right.
There he is.
blew my spot there.
All right. Thanks, Hogan.
What are you playing up?
American
What are you
movie.
doing the rest of the night, Hogan? Anything
American
special planned tonight?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Uh,
What do you got?
yeah, I'm going to go up to the 7-Eleven, take it out, and start beating that shit.
Yeah, good.
Watch it, man.
Do it. Sounds like
man.
a fun night. There he is, everybody. The one and only Hulk Hogan.
Sounded like he was doing it while he was on the phone with us.
Oh my God.
Wow, dude.
Oh, so anyway,
where
the hell do we go?
Thanksgiving.
from-
He was
Like,
struggling there.
what?
Boston.
Where in God's name are we supposed to go after that? Jesus.
Well, here's the thing. My family's going out of town for Thanksgiving, and I have to work, so I'm gonna be alone.
Oh, I'm
For my
sorry
first
about
ever
that.
Thanksgiving.
You've never
So,
done
as a friend-
a lonely Thanksgiving?
No, but I want to go over the Boston Market menu with you right now. Is it
Oh
okay? Press some
God,
music
you're gonna.
in.
Oh, so all right, you're gonna. Is this what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna do.
How do you? Well, they got a couple combinations, a couple combos. So I'll be setting up a little candlelight.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do it at home. I think if I do that at Boston Market, I might be a little creepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I bring candles there or no?
You could probably can.
Yeah,
I thought on
the half
Thanksgiving. I feel like
chicken combo.
on Thanksgiving they'll be okay with it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look very pathetic and lonely.
God, could you imagine like the other people there? Like you see, like everyone's like sitting there like sort of alone at various tables in the Boston Market. Because I'm sure you wouldn't be the only one. There's probably a 7 or 8 lonely people sitting there.
I would say maybe meet a new friend, but I don't want to hang out with those losers.
No, then you
They
have
don't
to,
hang
yeah,
out
right.
with
You
me.
don't. Why would you want to exactly?
Why would I want to meet them?
Yeah.
3-piece dark chicken. You think that's? I don't see any turkey in here. which I
3-piece
like kinda-
dark.
that's kinda-
Ew. Yeah, that's not very
Mashed
Thanksgiving.
potatoes look kind of sensual.
Oh.
Well, imagine me at a Boston Market on Thanksgiving while you're having a delicious meal with your family, shoving carbs into your face like a crazed outlaw.
I would
Crying
invite
into my
you.
3-piece dark chicken. Okay.
Look, I mean, I would invite you to come hang with our family. It's just
well,
but
Jody,
you
I don't
know.
have time, and you have a bunch of crying babies. Okay?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's I just don't know if it's gonna work out. Hey, have you heard about this dude that broke
You
his
got the
hip?
blowout mattress ready for me again, please?
Oh no, we don't even have one of those, so you'd have to sleep on the floor. We did you hear about this guy that broke his hip purchasing a watermelon at Walmart by any chance? I feel like there is a
What was he doing?
Here's the thing: he broke his hip while purchasing a watermelon. Watermelons can be large and heavy, right? And so I feel like we're really
to
sort
get
of
to the gym.
I feel like we're
Actually,
really
not if you're
we're
going to the same gym as Sam Knotts.
no, we're missing out on something here because apparently the key to getting a lot of money isn't like investing in real estate or putting together a successful business or something. It's just hurting yourself in Walmart. This guy sued.
millionaire?
This guy sued Walmart after he broke his hip while mishandling a watermelon. Right? Like, I mean, like, look, if you're handling a watermelon, you shouldn't, or if you hurt yourself handling a watermelon, it's probably your own fault, right? I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy is getting paid $7.5 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Settlement.
I'm going to go bash a watermelon on my head after
right.
this show.
A $7.5 million settlement is being paid out to this man in order to settle out this lawsuit because he hurt himself while getting a watermelon at Walmart. And so, man,
You think he did it on purpose?
I don't know.
They
How do you
could
tell?
figure
Because
that out, right?
because you know they've got the cameras everywhere, so you'd have to be really good, right? You'd have to really sell that shit if you went in and did it. But you'd also have to break a
His
hip.
actor is that Hulk Hogan guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty damn
Now,
good.
Jody, I got an email in the old email grinder. A lot of people email us and ask us about the show. This one is from Denise over in Maryland. Oh, we have Maryland listeners.
That's
I
exciting.
guess nothing else is going on there. They got to listen to us. All right. They say, did Jody go to school? Scott says words gooder than him.
Oh yeah, that's a common. That's common that people
Yes.
say that. I get a lot of that they get a feeling that you come off very clearly as highly
this woman
educated.
says I say words gooder.
Yeah,
than
and you
which
do
I
say
agree.
you do say words gooder. Yeah, no, I never.
Now, you have my Regis music.
I never.
Let's see if you're saying words correctly. Because you aren't. I just have this list of foreign brands that Americans mispronounce.
Okay,
Especially you, because I say words gooder than
So
you.
we're gonna
okay?
see. So we're gonna. So what are we gonna do here? Am I gonna say it, or am I gonna tell you if
You're
you're
gonna
pronouncing
say-
it right? Because I don't have the list of words.
I'm gonna actually have to spell out the thing. So
No, you just say-
IKEA. What is that beautiful Swedish furniture base?
IKEA.
How do you say that?
IKEA.
Whoa! Jody, you went. How long did it take you to graduate college? Only like 6.5 years,
Six
right?
and a half years. Yeah, IKEA. That's definitely IKEA.
What about that delicious chocolate spreading thing that all the girls are into? You put it on the pretzel, you dip it in the thing, the chocolate spread.
Natila.
That's from.
Natila.
You're wrong, Jody. That's why you don't say words gooder than me. It's Nutella. Okay,
Oh,
said that.
okay. All right.
What about the car? It is from. Well, it's Hyundai. How do you say that car brand?
Hyundai.
Big.
Hyundai.
God, you're wrong again.
Damn it.
See, this is why this woman from Maryland says I say words good better
It's not
than you.
Hyundai.
It's Hyundai. Oh, Jody. God, I bet you feel like trash.
Yeah, gosh.
And then we'll do one more. South Korea. It's based there. It's a phone brand, which I actually have one of these. Samsung. How do you say it?
Samsung.
Take your time.
Samsung.
What?
Samsung.
I thought you went to school for something. I mean, Samsung.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh well.
What is that? Is it the chainsaw? All right, get my Chick-fil-A music going. Let's go. Chick-fil-A news.
There's Chick-fil-A
This is where
music?
The show pumps up. Yeah, let's go.
I don't.
Chick-fil-A. I have my chickens. I sent that. God damn.
Oh, this one here.
Chicken music.
Here we go.
Yes. Hey. I gotta put some lyrics to this. This
Yeah.
would be a Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Now, Jody, these are big. Now, we always talk about Chick-fil-A. One of the biggest things is they always say, my pleasure, after you say thank you. Number one, Chick-fil-A fact. What is Chick-fil-A sauce?
Oh, I love Chick-fil-A sauce. It's
Wanna
so
know what
good.
it is? It's actually a combination of other sauces.
Is it? Okay, so what's the combination? What's in the Chick-fil-A sauce? I'd like
Three
to know.
sauces: honey mustard, barbecue, and ranch. Those are the three sauces
Yeah.
that make up the Chick-fil-A
There it is.
sauce. Dude, can you taste that now?
Chick-fil-A news. Chick-fil-A. Hey. Chick-fil-A. Hey. There it is.
$1 million, I would think.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Speaking of Thanksgivings, you're probably gonna have a nice party with all your babies and family, and I'll be alone at Boston Market.
Yeah.
Which relative is the most likely to get drunk at Thanksgiving?
Oh, at my Thanksgiving, my sister probably.
Yeah, what do you got?
My sister.
You're not going to get trash. You'll probably go in the shed and, light one. but
Yeah,
what-
yeah,
what do you
yeah.
got?
My sister. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, she likes to get good and soft on the
Yeah,
wine.
there's a pretty good chance. My wife doesn't really drink. She's breastfeeding right now. My parents, no, it's my sister probably. What about you?
Well,
Oh, yes, sorry. Never mind.
no.
You're going to be by yourself. Just kidding.
so I don't drink alone, Jody.
right,
I'm
wait.
not that bad of a drinker.
So who do we have on the line here? Is this Capper? Who is this?
I don't, it's somebody. Oh,
Somebody-
maybe Hogan again. He's going to redo his call.
All right, who do we got? Who do we got here? We got to get a phone screener or something.
This is Scott's father.
There he is, Jack.
right.
Welcome. So we
Dad.
were talking at the top of the show.
Can I set this up?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to set this up. So I asked my dad to go see a movie the other day, and I got a text about 2 hours later saying, sorry, I was catching up with General Hospital. Now, this is a shock to me. He'd rather watch this. This is the song, by the way, Dad. You know the song very well. You probably got it mesmerized, Memorized, whatever that word is. I say words gooder.
Mesmerized, yeah.
Yeah, got it. He's mesmerized. This guy.
I
You
say
must be.
words gooder than
You must be
Jody.
proud, Jack.
Now,
I am.
now that you got back to me finally, what's going on with General Hospital? We have a lot of housewives.
Okay, so first of
listen
all,
to the show.
is that show still on? Or are you just sort of watching, like catching
Well,
up, like
gotta
over the
be.
years? I mean, no, he could be like watching it on
Watching it on
Netflix
YouTube,
or
like-
YouTube or something. Is that still on?
Well, I started watching it in '67 when it first started
Oh, Jesus.
with my mother when I came home after school.
Okay.
I thought you had a job
So
at
you've
one
been,
point, Dad.
so you've been
no?
keeping up with this show since
Well, then I
1967?
watched it. When I met my wife, she liked it. And we watched it in college,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
then I didn't watch it for about 40 years,
Oh.
and I retired.
Jobs
And,
get in the way.
I retired, and then I just happened to watch it one day, and it's like an addiction.
So what-
You
so what
watch
time-
A couple and then,
What time of day is it on? Is it on every day?
Joey might want to catch up
Is it-
too. He's home
every
every
day
day
at 2:00.
So this show is on every. So it's a new episode every
Scott
day at
called
2
me
p.m.
Scott called me at 2:30, and I couldn't. I didn't
Yeah, you
don't
were
look at my
balls
phone
deep in
until
that
after
thing.
3. After it's over.
I didn't
Now,
realize.
what are the juicy storylines right now? Because I know these things
Well,
get
the
juicy
big
as hell.
story,
yeah.
and, you're going to hear it all over the news because it's big.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jason
Oh.
Miller. Jason Miller was a big character of the show. I didn't watch it when he was big, and for about 20 years.
Okay.
They killed him
My
off.
dog decides.
Oh
to eat.
yes, I saw that on World News Tonight. Actually, about that. Yeah, they killed him off. Yeah, I saw that. It was a
killed him
big.
off,
They
and
led the show with that.
Right.
Is
They
this
killed
the
him off,
juicy
and
shit
then
we're
they-
talking about?
Yeah.
They brought him back. They brought him back. That was 5 years ago. They killed. I got to do this quick. 5 years ago.
Good.
Then in 3 years, they brought him back. He was in an automobile accident, and his face was rearranged. So they had to make him look totally different. So for 2 years, this guy's been Jason Miller.
Uh-huh.
But lo and behold, last week, the real Jason Miller with the old face jumps through the skylight and saves everybody's life.
This all happens in 1:45 minutes, or what?
This has happened over.
this show.
Apparently, this has happened over the course of
I'm not
7 years, Scott. this is a.
Well, you know,
you waited-
they go
oh.
slow on
He's
this
describing. He's describing a 7-year story arc right now, Scott.
Dad, you
Right,
might have to come
right.
out of retirement here. I'm getting worried. Okay.
But anyway, the big
isn't
news
there-
is there's 2 Jason Millers, and they don't know which one's the real one because they were brain mapped so that they have the same memory.
Now, my dad does watch some actual good shows, Jody. Some manly shows. Who won Dancing with the
Wait,
Stars?
Wait. Can we? No. I want to go back to the brain mapping. So they took the guy and they scanned his brain. They took all of his memories and
Yeah.
they implanted those memories into another
This is a deep plot.
into another
7 years.
man who was.
That they can only do that because they're identical twins.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, they
Oh,
wouldn't
I gotta
be able
start
to do
watching
it.
this. I gotta start getting into this. Maybe I'll start taping
What about
General
the sex?
Hospital.
Is there any good sex going on? Any hot chicks? I know that's the only reason you're watching it, Dad. Jesus,
Yeah, there's a
come
lot,
on.
a lot of hot chicks, of course, but
right.
it's all bra sex. It's no big deal.
Sure.
Bra sex? Yeah, it's the middle of the day. What do you want?
How you feeling about Blake
Right.
Shelton being sexiest man alive, Jack?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
It's like, yeah, it's It's hard to believe.
It is hard to
Yeah,
believe.
like I said, my dad
It's hard
watches
to
some
believe.
manly shows.
I mean, he seems like
He,
a nice guy. I don't watch The Boys. I watch.
He doesn't,
Dancing
but he
with
does
the
watch
Stars
Dancing
instead.
with the Stars. He has
Right.
a good TV
Yeah, I
lineup
do.
going on these
Yeah.
days. Who won Dancing
And
with the
actually,
Stars?
that's coming down to the finals. Dancing with the Stars, the finals.
Oh, who we got?
And it's like the one I'm pulling for is Drew from Property Brothers. You know that show on TV
No.
Nope.
on the Home Improvement Station.
No.
I don't have
I
cable.
see it.
I don't
watch
I don't
it
watch
because
cable.
I wait. When I go to my doctor's appointments, it's always on in
Okay.
the waiting room.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you go to some of those. So, yeah,
All
you
right.
catch up with waiting in the lobby. Okay.
All right. Well, Jack,
But
thank you
anyway,
very
I
much.
didn't
good
ever watch
excuse.
any
I like that.
daytime TV
Well, thank you
I
very
haven't
much.
watched any daytime TV for 40 years, so I got to catch up.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
You gotta get it all in.
You got
All right.
40 years worth of General Hospital to get caught up on, Jack. Good luck. I hope it
Hey,
works
do you
out
want the
for you.
DVD box set?
Oh, that'd
for
be good.
Christmas,
Do-
maybe. I was
do they
thinking
put
you
these
really
things-
get fucking caught up.
Do they do that? Do they do box sets of these daily soap operas? That would be good.
Yeah,
I
but the
don't
thing
know. I
about
mean, it's
these
such
soap
trash.
operas, you don't have to watch them every day. You can watch them like
hope
once
not.
a week, and you're totally caught up.
Do you
Gotcha.
DVR these things
Because
and
they-
do
they
like a
all-
binge
They
on
all
them?
keep repeating what happened yesterday, the day before, the day before that.
Okay. All right, Jack. Thank you
So
very
I
much.
I actually watch it about once a week.
Sure.
I get caught up.
Hey, during a commercial break, can you take a look at your phone to see if your son's texting you? I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
could be an emergency. You never know. You got.
Yeah, I might be able to do that. But I don't know which one's the real Jason Miller, but when I find out, I'm going to let you know.
Please, that's
Oh,
gonna be
God, I'm
huge.
waiting on
I'll probably
eggshells
see.
here.
I'll probably see it on CNN before you let us know, though, Jack.
Yeah, you
Jody
probably
reads articles
will.
all day. That's
All
his
right.
soap.
All right, later on. All right.
My dad accomplishing a lot in retirement.
man. Oh, this has been a hot one tonight. You know,
This has been good.
been fiery,
Oh, this is it?
fiery.
I thought you wanted to know the top 5 TV shows since we're talking TV. Preacher, Star
Top
Trek
5.
Discovery, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Stranger Things 2. Did you ever
I have
make
not.
love to your wife after watching a binge of Stranger Things
I have
2?
not. I still haven't been able to watch Stranger Things 2, unfortunately. I really want to. Also, I have not gotten
You
into
like
it
the
yet.
music, the synthesizer.
I can listen to the synthesizer all day.
Should we get Hogan back on the phone and redo that call? Is
Not
there any way we can?
Maybe we should, right? We've said that now twice, right? That we need to edit things. Maybe that's another
that's
thing that
right.
maybe we could.
Can
Maybe we could.
get him back on because that wasn't his best work.
It happens.
Can we get like the sexiest woman in the world or something next week? Do they have that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a non-binary. I go both ways. I mean, I don't go gay. I just don't care, Jody. You know?
I got you. Sort of.
Oh God! Hold on. I got a bunch of papers here. I gotta find what the hell. My dad is sitting around all day watching General Hospital, Jody. I can't take it anymore.
Are you worried a little bit? Because I would be.
No, I mean that's what they do, right?
When they get when they get up to this retired situation. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't start watching Ellen and he starts dancing with her in the beginning.
I guess it's better than sitting around watching, Fox News all day and all night or something, right?
Yeah,
Could
he's
be
not.
worse.
Well, he was into that during the election, but
Sure.
he realized that Trump thing was a horrible idea. I think.
It could be worse.
I think we all have. Anyway, I was reading about eggnog, and I always really liked eggnog until I realized there was no nog in eggnog, and that was my favorite part of the whole thing.
What did
so
you think nog was?
That's fucked up.
What did you think the nog was exactly?
Well, I knew there was egg in there, but I thought there was nog, and now that I look at the ingredients, there's no goddamn nog.
No, it's just eggs.
What is nog anyway?
I don't know. As I was wondering, when you said that, no, I've never actually thought about
Yeah.
what the nog in the word eggnog is. I have no
Well,
idea
let's
what the
Google
nog
it
is.
real quick. What's nog?
No, thank
There's
you.
no nog.
I'm not
Hold
going
on.
to do it.
JodyandScottShow.com. Make sure you check us out on the iHeart Radio app. They have that. Nog, like a Star Trek guy came up.
It's a good place to listen. You can also find us on the Apple Podcast app, and that's a easy way to get subscribed. If you are on an iPhone, just open it up and do a search for Jody and Scott Show. You can find us on Twitter, twitter.com/JodyNScott. And yeah.
You think you
hot
know
one,
Nog? And
It was a
doesn't
hot
even
one.
exist.
It was a hot one tonight. Let's
Think about this.
Let's recap. Sexiest Man Alive expert, who's also running
that was a 5-star.
who's also running a blog where he takes pictures of men in gyms. Right. So we got that, and then we
I
had
didn't write that.
we got the Hogan spot, which was about as
Not his best work.
You know, about as exciting as petting a dead animal, and then we had your dad. Your dad was the highlight of the
Jody,
show tonight. Actually, that was a good
It
one.
could be worse, Jody. You could be sitting alone on Thanksgiving in a Boston market,
God, thank God I'm not one of those
eating
losers.
a 3-piece dark chicken with
Oh.
a candle lit.
God,
Scented, maybe.
imagine just
I'm
looking
lucky.
up from your chicken around you, and just that's all you see is just like other people doing the same thing. God.
And then you look outside and you just see your own reflection. Right?
Yeah, then just go out in the car and
Take a look at yourself.
Stick a tennis ball in the exhaust pipe, and
Just jump into traffic.
run the engine, and just hope that the sweet sleep painlessly carries you into the night.
Spike some eggnog and say goodbye.
Jesus.
What a ride.
All right. So yeah, we'll see everybody later. Have a good one. See you after Thanksgiving, Scott. Hope that Boston market thing works out all right for you.
It's gonna be very, very. I'm gonna get something good out of it. Realize who I really am.
Yeah, it's like one of those spiritual. It'll be a spiritual journey. See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you say the same to you.